We have to keep up with our infrastructure. It is the one thing that I'm glad to write out a check for taxes to provide for infrastructure. These are things that we really need. Things do get more expensive, especially with a lot of the regulations that come down on things like water.
I have full confidence in both from the standpoint of making sure that we have safe water, as well as being able to deliver that service in various areas of the county.
We have excellent water quality, and we've got excellent water supply because we're right next door to the Missouri River. The biggest issue that we've got in Kansas City is the age of our infrastructure.
We still live with the legacy of infrastructure that was built from previous years and previous ways of thinking. It's interesting to put it in the context of kind of the historical evolution of thinking about how you deal with water. So in some ways, we're picking up the tab for investing in a different kind of future based on today's understanding about needs and priorities.
Our water treatment plant was built in 1922. Our wastewater treatment plant was built in the 1960s. We've got pipes that date from the 1870s, 1880s. They are designed to have 50 to 75-year lifespan, and we're now well over a century. And we got value out of those investments, but the bill's coming due.
There's a lot of pipes in the ground all over the region that are really old, and so it's important when you think about water infrastructure or roads or bridges, thinking about not just the cost of construction or replacement, but the cost of maintenance over time, so that as we're doing our planning, we can take into account, life cycle needs of all of this infrastructure, so we're not caught unprepared.
We've embarked on an aggressive replacement program. The problem is we're just starting about 50 years too late.
Well, it happens because people don't want to raise taxes. Pass the buck, let it go to the next guy. Politicians do not want to run for office and say, oh, by the way, I'm going to raise your taxes. That just doesn't sell. And the fact of the matter is that people think that the clean water just happens when you go over to your sink and you turn on the tap. Yes and no. It'll come out as long as you're paying for the pipes and for the plants and for the treatment systems that you need.
In Kansas City, Missouri, most of the resources are coming from utility ratepayers. The whole affordability and equity dimensions of this are a real challenge for the city to wrestle with. And it's not just an issue for Kansas City, but it's clearly a national issue and one that many communities have wrestled with at all levels. There aren't federal resources available to support that work, and so the city's looking for creative ways to address the problem. This is at the heart of the combined sewer problem, right? This is the $4 billion question.